Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So after this little groove session, the first thing I'm going to start with is this cinnamon spice extract. And I'm going to apply this to my lips with a Q-tip. And basically it's going to be a lip plumper. So cinnamon, as you can tell, when you apply it, it gives you that tingly feeling and that's going to help plump. And then after that, I'm going to go in with my brows and I'm going to use the Anastasia Dip Brow in Soft Brown. I used to use chocolate, but ever since I've lightened my hair, chocolate's way too dark, so I've started to use Soft Brown. And then to clean up my brows, I'm going to use the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NW25. I absolutely love this concealer for cleaning up the brows. I feel like any cream concealer really is going to be a lot better than the liquid concealer, but that's just my opinion. Who knows? Maybe it'll change someday, but that's just how I feel for now. Then I'm going to go in with the Smashbox 24-Hour Eyeshadow Primer, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. Now I really like this one because it's clear, but I do suggest giving it a few seconds to lose some of the tackiness. And then I'm going to go in with some tape. Now I really do suggest removing as much of the stickiness as you can from the tape because it's going to help so that when you remove this tape, it's much more gentle around the eye area. And then when you're done applying that, we're going to go in with the Modern Renaissance palette. And the first color I'm going to use is Buon Fresco. And this color is like a very warm lavender shade. It's really pretty, great transition color. And I'm going to apply this using my Wet n Wild crease brush. And if you missed it on my Instagram, I did talk about this brush. I got it at the dollar store and it's absolutely amazing. Definitely one of my new favorites. And then the next color I'm going to go in with is Red Ochre. And it's just as it describes, it's a very red earth tone. And I'm going to put that on the outer third of my eyelid and I'm going to apply it with the same brush. And then for my lid, I'm going to use the shade Vermeer. And this is going to be that really nice light pink frosty color. So the first thing I'm going to do is really line up the edge. I want it to almost be like a cut crease. And then when I'm finished lining that up, I'm just going to fill in the rest of the lid. And you want to take this in about 2/3 of the way. And then make sure that you blend out the edges. And then when you remove that tape, you'll have that nice straight edge. And then for primer, I'm going to use the NYX HD primer, which is really just going to help my makeup to be very, very long wearing. And I'm just going to go ahead and rub that in all over my face. And then for foundation, I'm using the new NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. Now here I'm using the shade Golden, but especially after editing and seeing how orange the foundation looked, I actually did exchange this color for Classic Tan. So excuse the fact that I'm going to look very orange for the rest of this video. But apart from that, I will say that the foundation is absolutely fantastic, super lightweight, great coverage, and I think it would be great for all skin types, except if you're very, very oily. Then you won't like it because it does add a little bit of hydration. Then for concealer, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Concealer in light medium. And I feel like this concealer is super underrated. It works fantastic, gives me good coverage, and it's actually pretty good against creasing. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe people haven't really discovered it yet. And then for contouring, I'm going to use the NYX Wonder Stick in medium. And I've been trying to get into cream contouring a little bit, so this is definitely getting me there. And I'm just going to use the darker side everywhere where I'm going to bronze, and then the lighter side everywhere that I want to highlight. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just blend all of it out using my Real Techniques, I believe it's called the Miracle Complexion Sponge. And then using my Airspun Translucent Powder, I'm gonna use the other side of my sponge and go ahead and set underneath my eyes, my forehead, my nose, and my chin. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Smashbox Matte Bronzer in Suntan. Now I really am just trying to get through this bronzer because unfortunately they don't sell it anymore. But something that's very close to it is actually the NYX Matte Bronzer in the shade Medium. So everywhere that I did that cream contour, I'm just going to basically set it with this bronzer. Then I'm going to use the Tarte Color Wheel Blush Palette, and I'm going to use the shade Icon, which is just a very mauvey, rosy, natural blush color. And then for a highlight, I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie. This is the Hard Candy Baked Bronzer in the shade Tiki. Now it says bronzer, but it's obviously a highlight. And I'm going to apply this on my cheekbones, my chin, the tip of my nose, and a little bit on the edges of my forehead. Then I'm going to use my favorite NYC liquid liner, and then it's going to be in the shade Extreme Black. I had accidentally bought the pearlized black. Make sure you look at the name. It's definitely Extreme Black that you want. And then for mascara, I'm going to go in with the Voluminous Superstar Mascara. So first, I'm going to put on this white serum. And then I'm going to let that dry. And while that dries, I'm going to use my Essence Make Me Brow in Blondie Brows. Then going back into our Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going to use Red Ochre underneath my lash line with the pencil brush. And then I'm also going to blend in Love Letter, which is going to be more of like a fuchsia color. And those will mix really pretty. And then I'm going to use the second part of the mascara, which is going to be the black part that's going to actually look like regular mascara. And I'm going to apply that to my upper and lower lashes. And then while that dries, I'm going to use the Anastasia Liquid Lipstick in Trust Issues. Then I'm going to go in with these House of Lashes Siren Lashes, and I'm going to apply these using hair glue. Yes, you heard it. I'm using hair glue. I'm going to be talking about that a little bit more in just a second. So alright guys, that will complete this look. I hope you guys like it. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the look. As you can tell, this is gonna be how a lot of my videos are gonna look now. I got some new backdrops, I got some more lighting, I figured out some cooler things I could do with my phone. So it's really just been a total experience, like trying to get all this stuff together. And that's part of the reason why I haven't filmed in a little bit, is because I was trying to get all these things ordered and put together, and I'm still learning how to use all these things and like what's the best way to position my lights and light bulbs, and oh my god, filming is just a whole new world. So bear with me, but I hope you guys are liking the new transition. Also, I wanted to take a second to talk about this hair glue, because I know a lot of people probably saw me using it and they were like, gasp, how could you put that on your face and so close to your eyes? Well, here's the thing. I've talked to a lot of people that have been using this. I've asked several people what their favorite hair glue is. Lash glue, and a lot of people have been telling me hair glue. And I was very skeptical because I was like, you know, same thing as a lot of you guys. I'm like, how am I gonna put something that's meant for your hair so close to my eyes? But I have to admit, guys, I absolutely love it. Now, disclaimer, I will not use this on my clients. This is not something that I would put in my kids, or I suggest people to put in their kids, because if you put this on someone and if they have this huge reaction, that falls back on you. So this is something that is definitely 100% for personal use. And not only that, but I will admit that the first time I used it, my eyes burned a little bit. I don't know if it was because of the fragrance in it or what. Now, I will say it didn't burn that bad. It went away in like 10 seconds, and it almost never happens. The only time that it happens again is like every once in a while it'll like happen, just a little bit, and it's never been like that first time where it like burned a lot. I think it's just because maybe I put too much glue, because I've been putting less, and now it just never happens. And the other thing I wanted to mention about this is that when you remove it, it removes just like any normal lash glue would. So when you pull it off, it's not like stuck to your eye. Like you would think like, oh, it's gonna be like totally stuck to my eye. No, it's not at all. And not only that, I wanted to mention one more thing. Oh yeah, so my favorite part about this, and one of the biggest reasons why I use it, is because you don't have to wait for it to get tacky. Literally, the like second you put it on, I maybe give it like 2 seconds, a little blow for, you know, like a little just in case, but almost immediately after putting the glue, I put it right on my eye. And that's been my favorite part, because my biggest thing with lash glue, and that I absolutely hated, is that you never knew where that sweet spot is. You never knew when it was like too wet or too dry, and I feel like so many times it was either like too wet or too dry, and then the lash would start falling off, or it wouldn't stick properly, and that was obnoxious. Like, and actually it was a really big reason as to why I didn't wear lashes for a long time. I mean, I've tried the House of Lashes lash glue. I've tried all 3 types of the Duo lash glue. I've tried the Ardell lash glue. Like, I've tried so many lash glues, and I've noticed that with all of them, you have to wait for it to get tacky, but then you never know where that actually is. So that has been my favorite part about this, is that you don't have to wait for that. So I, again, really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really excited to be doing these again. I missed you guys so much. Again, if you have any requests, please let me know. I will say one thing I'm planning to film is my 2016 total favorites of the entire year. I know that if I wasn't keeping up with doing one monthly, but you know, I'll catch up, guys. It's gonna be really long, but I got it coming for you guys, and that's basically it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And so the one other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was actually my hair. When I was younger, my hair used to be a lot curlier, and the reason it's not curly anymore is because I got so obsessed with my curling one and my flat iron and blow drying it and all that crap and all that damage, that basically my hair stopped curling. And I would wash it and I would let it dry, and it would dry kind of like those crooked curls. And I talked to so many people, and so many people have told me, you need to stop doing heat, like putting heat on your hair. You need to stop doing that. You need to stop doing that. So what I've been doing recently is I gave myself a challenge that started in December. And basically what it is I will not use heat on my hair for 3 months. And all I will do is condition it and do treatments. And if I want to style it, what I've been using are these, they're like these curling rods that you spray your hair and then you twist your hair in it. You leave it for like 2-3 hours and take it out, and then it looks as if I used the wand. And I didn't damage my hair at all, which is something that I have been like obsessed with lately. I love those things. And that's actually something I want to film, is a no heat curling thing, so keep an eye out for those. Lots of ideas. And but I just want to talk to you guys about it because you will be seeing more of my natural hair, because I really want to get my natural hair back to that point where it will curl again. Now it has been about a month since I started doing it, and my hair has definitely improved a lot. It's definitely getting more of a shape, and alright, somebody's speeding. And it's definitely improving. Usually by the second day my hair would look like crap. It would be like frizzy and that crooked curl I was talking about, and it just wouldn't look nice. And this is second day hair, so the fact that like it's still curly and it still has a shape is definitely showing me that like treating my hair good and giving it some love is definitely totally worth it, and it's definitely having a good effect on my hair. Does this mean that I'm going to be throwing out my wands or my flat iron? No, I'm definitely going to use them, but after the 3 months and sparingly. It will not be like before where I was just using it for like everyday use. I'm really going to try to limit it to just special events, you know, like weddings, things like that, just very important events. And other than that, I really do want to try to leave my hair natural. So, okay, now I'm done. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Excuse my rambling. It's been a long time since I've talked to you guys, so I had a lot to say. I'm very excited about all these new things happening. But yeah, so I will be seeing you soon, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Let's get gory, like a Tarantino movie. Don't wanna talk it out, can we get out? Cause we gon' be up all night, like a decaf. You say I'm a tall thug, guess I'm a giraffe. If you want safe, baby, use the knee pad. Forget what this, baby, give me